What is going on, guys? Anger Collections in the house for another video. All right, so we're gonna have a nice conversation today, because there's a viewer question, and it's about when to buy and sell, especially, well, Modern Horizon 3 is coming up. When is the best time to buy the singles, these boxes, and if you're looking to buy singles, um same thing, when is the best, or if you're trying to sell these cards, when is the best time to sell, because a lot of these singles, man, I mean, the market's like up and down. Some commons, they're like 5-10 cents, and then eventually they'll like go up, sometimes like $5, even $10. Same with the mythics. They're like super expensive right now, and some of them will stay at the $20-$30 and even like drop to like freaking bulk rates. So to answer that question, it's really hard because there's really no best time to buy these singles, and best time to buy these boxes. Like, if you really want to open these boxes, it's up to you, man. Just go ahead and buy it. I mean, it's your money. If you want to, and you're gonna enjoy it, just go ahead and buy it, man. But like, if you're looking to um, find like the cheapest one, um, I would probably, the best thing is probably just wait. But waiting sometimes is like, look at some of the collector boxes, man. If the supply is like really low and the demand is so high, chances are the box prices will keep going up. And same thing with the singles. If you have multiple decks, if you want to upgrade these decks, if you're looking to buy these new variants, new singles, um, new tools for your deck, if you really need it, I mean, just go ahead and buy it, man. I know some of them are like expensive, but most of the time, the best time is really to wait also when buying singles, because uh most of the time, if not all the time, like, all these prices are like inflated, and when a lot of people open boxes, all the singles enter the market, prices will go down. But sometimes, um, due to like high demand for a certain card, certain mythic, or even like commons, they will like stay or even like go even higher. So that's why I said there's no really best time to buy these, singles and sealed product. But my advice is really, if you know you're gonna have fun and you need these singles for your deck, I mean, it's up to you, man. Go ahead and buy it. It's your money. And when is the best time to sell these? I mean, I'm not selling any sealed product. Like, I'm all singles in my Tcgplayer store, Anger Collections. So the best time to sell these sealed is pretty much at release. If, let's just say, if I have sealed product, right? Um, the best time, in my opinion, is really just like when it's all like hyped up, when it's everyone's like excited to buy these sealed product. And as far as singles wise, I know we're gonna have a big live opening over here in the channel, so make sure you guys subscribe and hit that bell notification, so you won't miss that live stream. We're gonna be like, man, opening a lot of packs, and we're gonna try to hit like, you know a bunch of like good cards, and we're gonna sell it in my store. um, so the best time to sell these singles, in my opinion, like in my store, my strategy does not change. I usually sell the hyped up uh, mythics, hyped up cards, like, or everyone is still kind of like thinking, oh, is this card gonna be good? And the price is like kind of like in the high end, because sometimes they stay and even go higher. Like, wow, this card is actually really, really good. So they realize that everyone's just gonna keep buying that single. So usually I just like list them right away when the hype is like super high, and even if like it goes even higher, at least you kind of capture some of the money. Like if the $20 goes up to like $35, right? At least you sold it at 20, not like, if it goes down, right? So I usually list all the most expensive cards, the most hyped up cards. Uh, it's different from like a standard set and a reprint set, or in this case, it's like kind of combination, right? Because there's reprint cards and there's new cards. Um, so yeah, list all the hyped up cards, all the mythics, and I usually kind of like hold on most of the time on the uncommons, because most of the time some of these like one to two or even three uncommon cards, like from like bulk to like $1, $2, even $5. So I kind of hold off on those uncommons, and it will kind of give you an edge if you somewhat know how to play like certain format like Pauper, or like Modern, or even like, I don't know, Legacy, right? So I kind of hold on the uncommon cards. uh the reprint cards, those, it's just easily, just because it's just another copy in the market. So I usually just list them also at release, because this is like another copy, man. So it's okay to just like sell it through and rotate it in your inventory. So so sell all the hyped up cards, sell all the reprinted cards, and then hold on to the uncommons. Now, in this case, Modern Horizon 3, those fetch lands, there's like MH2 reprints, some of them, first into like retro foil versions. So I think for me, like I said, any reprinted cards, I usually just list them right away. I know maybe some of them will go up, you know, but for the most part, they're already reprinted cards, man. So if the demand is high, and eventually they might go up. I mean, yeah, you sold it at 20. If it goes up to 25, if it goes up to 30, it's kind of like fine, that you lost like $5 or $10, right? Because you sold it at the beginning. But at least if it goes down, that's like even worse, like. So it's better to just all the reprinted cards, I'll just like list them right away. I mean, it doesn't have to be like everything TCG low. Maybe add like maybe 10 to 15% higher than TCG low, just to be somewhat, give you a buffer, right? But even then, you can list it TCG low, man, because like I said, these are reprinted cards. So what else? Um, it's really hard to tell though. But in the end, uh, the best there's no best time to buy, and there's no best time to sell. What you do is you kind of like capture uh, the most amount of money, and not losing uh, what you, let's say, your price point in these boxes. And as far as like the singles, same thing. Like, would you rather like lose potential $10, right? And this is like potential. It's not even like guaranteed, because they're like reprinted cards. And even on the new cards, yeah, you sold it at 20, there's a chance that one of those mythics can go to like 25, 30. So it's better to just like sell it at the market, because they're like at current hype up cards, they're current reprinted cards. So for the most part, most of them, like majority of them, honestly, actually will go down in value, especially if the supply is high and there's not much demand on some of these singles. But so I don't know if I really answered the question, but yeah, there's no best time to buy or sell. It's just really capturing as much money you can grab and not lose as much money. Uh, so I think right in the middle is like it's perfect, you know. But if you're trying to like nickel and dime, I think that's when you lose so much money. So it's better to just like focus on like moving the product, because there's going to be tons of them in the market. A lot of people are selling these singles, selling these boxes. So let's just say, I don't know, current price on sealed product right now is like what, 380, 400. Yeah, there's a potential that it could go up to like 500. Yeah, it could happen. But there's also potential that it can go down to like 300. So, you know what I'm saying? So if it goes up to 500, yeah, you lose 100, right? Because you sold at 400. And you can also lose your money if it goes down to 300, you know, because you didn't sell, you know. So that's the thing. So I don't know. I know a lot of people are just like thinking of Modern Horizon 3 as like another big deal, you know, like supply is low, things like that. But that's why this kind of question is like kind of like popping out there. But yeah, so that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.